young manner. I'm Young Latya and my partner Muhammad Ramazafri. In this time, we are going to talk about adverb of frequency. So stay tuned. Let's start with the meaning of adverb of frequency. What is it? Adverb of frequency is a word commonly used to indicate approximately how much or how many times something happens. And the words includes always, usually, sometimes, rarely, seldom, never, etc. I'm going to erase this and I'm going to show you the example. So we are back with the adverb of frequency. And the first example, we usually go abroad for our holiday. Now, I also underline for our holiday because it is times expression. We can place times expression at the end of the sentence or at the beginning. It's the same. For our holiday, we usually go abroad. It is the same. But most importantly, where is the adverb of frequency? Yes, that's right. Before the main verb. Usually. Let's take a look at the next example with the negative sentence. Susan doesn't usually get home before 6 o'clock. Here, the adverb of frequency is usually placed before the main verb. Even though I have a negative sentence, right? Susan doesn't. That's a negative sentence. So you can see usually is placed before the main verb. Next, let's take a look in this example. And this may sound a little bit weird for you because it is a formal context. In the formal sentence, we use the adverb of frequency before anything else. For example, rarely would he speak his own language in class? We will say this in a very formal context, so pay close attention. The adverb of frequency before, and then we use the auxiliary plus subject plus the main verb, like this. And for another example, Muhammad Ramazafri will give it for us.
Let's take a look at the verb exception. I have for you. My mother is always worried about my younger brother Jeff. And in this case, we have the verb to be. The verb to be is almost always an exception and where in the adverb of frequency place. And yes, it's after right, not before. It's adverb, the verb to be. So, mother is always. I okay place right after the verb to be. And I worried about my younger brother Jeff. Now let's take a look at. Take a look at my question. Have my student ever got tired of my lesson? In this case, adverb of frequency usually come after the subject and before the main verb.
Now, let's begin. In this lesson, we took a look at adverb of frequency, such always, usually, sometimes, rarely, seldom, never, etc. And they can be placed before the main verb, before verb to be, after the subject in questions, and the beginning of a sentence in a formal context. That's all from us. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Keep up the good work, keep learning a lot. Don't forget to share your knowledge to others. Take care and see you.
Not trying to be cool, just trying to be in this. Tell me, are you too? Can you feel